1. SAC is defined as the Shariah Advisory Council on Islamic Finance established under Section 51. 2. SAC is up by Bank Negara Malaysia. 3. The Shariah Advisory Council on Islamic Finance of Bank Negara Malaysia was established in May 1997 as the highest Shariah authority in Islamic finance in Malaysia. 4. Section 51, subsection 1 allocates the authority of the BNM to establish the SAC and clarify its jurisdiction and function as follows. The bank may establish a SAC on Islamic finance, which shall be the authority for the ascertainment of Islamic law for Islamic financial business. 5. Its scope covers Islamic banking, takaful, Islamic financial business, Islamic development financial business, or any other business based on Shariah principles which are regulated by Bank Negara Malaysia.
C. Islamic banking is restricted to Islamically acceptable deals, which exclude those involving alcohol, pork, and gambling. Ethical investment is the only acceptable form of investment. 7. In theory, Islamic banking is an example of full reserve banking. 8. The members of SAC comprise trustworthy qualified scholars with an authority to issue fatwa, religious ruling on financial transactions. And 9. They possess relevant knowledge and experience in modern financial dealing and transactions. So next, these are SAC members for the term 1 July 2020 to 30 June 2023 are as follows.
Complying with Shariah requirements is a prerequisite to ensure the authenticity of Islamic financial products and services. The mission of the SAC is to ensure that all Islamic banking operations in Malaysia comply with Islamic Shariah. It also plays a role in complying Shariah in Islamic banking. Next, analyze and evaluate the Shariah aspects related to new schemes or products submitted by Islamic banking and financial institutions. All this is aimed at upholding superior Islamic rules.
The CAC has been given the authority for the ascertainment of Islamic law for the purpose of Islamic banking business, takaful business, Islamic financial business, Islamic development financial business, or any other business which is based on Shariah principle and is supervised and regulated by Bank Negara Malaysia. Number 2, as the reference body and advisor to Bank Negara Malaysia on Shariah matter, the CAC is also responsible for validating all Islamic banking and takaful products to ensure their compatibility with the Shariah principle.
Next, number 3. In addition, it advises Bank Negara Malaysia on any Shariah issue relating to Islamic financial. Number 4. Function of the SAC was further reinforced, whereby the SAC was accorded the status of the sole authoritative body on Shariah matters pertaining to Islamic banking.
Number 1, 20 years SAC celebration. The Bank Negara Malaysia Shariah Advisory Council was established in May 1997 and held its first meeting on 8 July 1997. Over the years, it has played an instrumental role in shaping the development of Islamic finance in Malaysia. Its rulings not only preserve the sanctity of Shariah, but also sustain public confidence and create a conducive environment for the industry to innovate and grow. Number 2, 190 meeting. The Shariah Advisory Council of Bank Negara Malaysia at its 119 on 26 February 2019 has made a ruling that the proposed collateralized commodity murabahah product using scriptless financial asset as collateral, which incorporates the concept of tawarruk, commodity murabahah and rahnu pledge, is allowed subject to the following requirements. First, the pledger still assumes all liability of the collateral and is entitled to the benefit arising from the collateral. Second, the pledger has no right to sell the collateral to a third party except for the purpose of liquidating to asset in the event of default.
Number 3 is 201st meeting and 26th special meeting. The Shariah Advisory Council (SAC) of Bank Negara Malaysia at its 201st meeting and 26th special meeting on 29 January and 30 January 2020 has made a ruling that electronic money is a permissible payment instrument under Shariah, provided that the e-money has to be structured based on appropriate Shariah contracts to preserve the rights and obligations of the contracting parties. The last one is 198 and 199 SAC meeting. The Shariah Advisory Council (SAC) of Bank Negara Malaysia at its 198 and 199 meetings on 29 October 2019 and 26 November 2019 has made a ruling that the structuring of a rahnu product based on tawarruk and rahnu is permissible subject with conditions.
Shariah Advisory Council is being created to help the aggrieved customer stakeholders that may claim for appropriate compensation and damage for all the calamities that have occurred owing to the failure of the SAC to carry out their statutory duties reasonably. It is submitted that an amendment should be made to the IFSA, Institution Financial Services Act, and CBMA, Craft Beverage Modernisation Act, to the effect of imposing an obligation on the SAC to be bound by the principles of administrative law and tortious law in the decision-making process in considering and approving Islamic banking and financial product in Malaysia. Furthermore, the Shariah Advisory Council should also be responsible for all the decision made, and no immunity should be given to any party if it is proven it has acted unreasonably, unfairly, in breach of natural justice and the legitimate expectation of the customer stakeholders, and malafide in carrying out their public duties. As an example, aggrieved customer stakeholders, for an instance, the failed housing project purchasers or housing developers who may realize and with proof that their miserable plight are owing to the failure of the SAC to observe the duty to act fairly and reasonably in the exercise of its statutory power in approving Islamic home financial product, to take certain legal action against the defaulting SAC for some judicial remedies. Furthermore, the legal perimeter on the responsibility and liability in implementing public duties by the public bodies in Malaysia can be further defined and expounded by the guardian of the law itself. Finally, the ouster clause conferring immunity on the SAC in the submission of the authors is ineffective if the SAC, as a public authority in exercising its statutory duties, has transgressed the law, for example, has acted unreasonably, unfairly in branch of natural justice and the legitimate expectation of the customer stakeholders, and malafide in carrying out its public duties. That's all from us. Thank you.